What's in the box? Jay LaRock here, percent off collector, and we're here with a little special edition of What's in the Box because sometimes these are items that I got a big bundle of either at a garage sale or estate sale. And in this case, this was from an estate sale. And I gotta say, I love estate sales. If you're a collector or anything, don't sleep on these. There's apps. I think it's like estatesale.net or something. It tells you the ones in your area. They put really good pictures. You can see what's there. And this one was a little bit different. This is the first one where, from what I could tell, they moved items from, I guess, a house and then put it into a storefront. But then the storefront kind of looked flea market style, meaning it was just a bunch of huge tables and they had all types of stuff there. And what was interesting is sometimes you go to these type of estate sales and it's packed and full of people. I actually went on the final day, which was Sunday, and usually Sundays are 50% off days, and they still had all these figures. And from what I saw, it was just a small toy section, but even so, normally you have resellers and other collectors tear that up, and especially on the last day with everything 50% off. But I was able to get all these items 50% off, and what's so much even better is that most of them will go, they qualify for my Women of Action figure toy line, which is a line I'm collecting, which is like well acted, cool, female characters, actors that, I liked. And this one here, this first one is definitely one of them. And this is, I believe it was 1989. Let's get close, you can see. Oh, it's under here. So, 1999. So, 1999 Toy Biz Gabriella figure. And this was a large one, 12-inch collector series. I always loved the Xena series. I came to Xena basically just barely watching the Hercules series. And, man, the Xena series got me. And Gabriella was always awesome. I had definitely had a crush when I was growing up. So, that was just one of those things those shows that I watched all the time. If you've seen my other reviews, you'll see that I do have a review of another figure, Callisto. But those are the smaller 6-inch, 5, 6, 7-inch figures. I didn't even know that they had 12-inch figures. So this one, I was able to, it was listed, I think, at 15. So I got it for like $7 on that last day, and it looks awesome. Now all of these, I'm just doing a quick like show and tell. I'll do reviews of all these eventually, but because of my backlog, it will take some time. But I just wanted to show off this first one because it's cool, and apparently, yeah, you can see here they have the 6 inches and then they have the 12-inch ones. So I didn't even realize they had so many 12-inch, but that's very cool. So I'm definitely going to be looking to get my hands on more of these because look at the outfit. I can't wait to review this. All right, so moving on. The next one that we had was this one, and I just thought it was cool because I'm always on the lookout for my brothers out here because I'm a black guy, so I love to see Billy D. I love to see all the people that were in Star Wars and stuff like that, and I just thought that when I saw him in The Mandalorian, I just thought it was awesome. It's like I just thought that the character was cool, even though it was kind of short, but I liked the role. And I don't think I think maybe I have one other black series. So I think this is only be the second one that I came up with. So this is the 2020 Star Wars Black Series Grief Karga, and like I said, it looks pretty cool. I love the actor, and I just think that this will be really awesome for my collection. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, next up, something I'm always excited when I find one in the wild, and that's a Transformer. Because as I said, this was the final day of that estate sale. So normally, like I said, if it isn't grabbed up already, it's definitely going to be grabbed up on that final 50% off day. So this is from the movie. So this is a 2007 Transformers, the movie, Target exclusive Jazz. So this one's pretty cool, and even though the box itself, you can see that it's damaged. The actual toy inside is still new, still has the wrappings around it and stuff like that. So I'm really stoked to find this. Now, I think this originally had a price of 25 bucks. So basically 12.50, $13 I got this for. Um, I did look these up just because I like to give you an idea of like what these go for like on eBay and stuff. So like the previous ones, like the Black Series, that was going for 15. Let's see. I believe the Gabriella was going for about 15 to 20. This one I think is one of the highest ones. This one actually goes for 45 to $50 on eBay. So to get this for $12, I'm totally stoked. So I can't wait to do a review on this one. Another one that was rare that was coming up is this one. Now I didn't know about this Emma Frost. I actually did pick up the white version of Emma Frost, and I'll be doing a review on that as well. But this one here is, let's see, yeah, this is a 2018 Walgreens exclusive. I still think it's funny that there's a Walgreens exclusive, but this is the Walgreens exclusive Emma Frost, and I picked this up for $10. It was originally 20 bucks, and on the final day it was half off, so $10. So I just think that's awesome. So I always like having like another figure of the same line that I could play around with. So to have her white outfit and then this version is pretty sweet. And this one also, I've seen prices sold on eBay for this 35 to 50 bucks. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see, next up, and I was really just grabbing all the figures at this point because I was like half off. Who knows what they're going to do with these figures after that. Might as well grab them because, it's not bad at all. So even though I was not really a fan of the movie, I still thought like, okay, this action figure is pretty cool. So this one is, just trying to get the actual year. This is a 2005 Toy Biz Fantastic Four, the movie Doctor Doom. I didn't like how they did Doctor Doom in that movie. It didn't work for me. But, the figure's kind of cool. I mean, I just think it's funny that it comes with the stop sign. I forgot what that's from in the movie. Did they throw one at him or something like that? But I thought that was funny. So this one I only paid $5 for it. It goes from about 15 to 20 bucks on eBay. So that's cool, and you can see like the others in the line. I kind of like the one in the astronaut suit, so that's pretty cool. But I guess he used it as a weapon. I swear, I kind of wiped that movie from my mind, so I really don't know exactly what happened with the street lamp, but whatever. Okay, so next up is this one here, and this is another one where it's like I love. One of the reasons I love thrift stores, I love estate sales, I love garage sales, is I'll see things that I don't know that long. Like, I haven't been doing collecting for that long, really, as far as action figures, maybe about a year or so. A little bit into COVID, but I wasn't really buying a lot, I was just watching. So, I mean, probably just about a year. And I did not know that there was a Puppet Master line of toys. I mean, I saw the movie, my sister showed it to me when I was way too young, and it kind of freaked me out. But, hey, I saw it, and then I saw this, and I was like, wow. So, this is pretty cool just to have it. I love the fact that it's translucent. I admit, I used to, I still watch a lot of Dan Lawson Toy Galaxy, and I know that he loves translucent stuff, so that's pretty cool to have one that's translucent as well. And apparently this version is actually worth a lot. So this is the 1998 Full Moon Toys, the Puppet Master, the movie, Mephisto. And this one is the clear variant. I got it for $10, and it sells for anywhere $30 to $50 on eBay. So there's a clear variant, and then there's like, you see here, they have the white variant as well. So apparently the clear one is the more, I guess, prestige one. But they actually have some interesting ones in here, like, that you can collect. So I'm not sure if I'm definitely going to become a collector. I kind of looked up the prices, and they're kind of high. But I'm happy to have this one as part of my collection. And hey, you never know what you might find at the next garage sale. Speaking of what you find, and another reason I said I love doing this is look at this. Again, I did not know that they made Austin Power action figures. So to be able to come across one, and especially to come across one at a low cost, is just awesome. So this one I also was able to get. I think was this one also $10? Or was this actually a little bit less? Let me see what I have written down here. Uh, this one I only paid $7 for. So this is the 1999 I'm sorry, not Toy Biz. McFarlane Toys, Austin Powers, Felicity Shagwell, and I have to say I love some of the old McFarlanes and stuff just because of like all the different accessories you get. So you already get the stand and all that, and you also look at a flag, CIA badge, gun, communicator. So this just looks awesome, and you can see here like other items that came out. So it's like, this was like one of those McFarlane heydays. So I just thought that this was cool. So this character looks pretty cool. I can't wait to get to unboxing this as well. So next up, I had this one, and I remember the character Blink from Marvel. I collected a lot of Marvel back in the 90s. So seeing this was pretty cool. And of course, I had to pick it up. And this one is the. Did I not? No, I think. Oh yeah, here it is. 1998 Toy Biz Marvel's Most Wanted Blink. So again, most of these toys were, from the 90s. There was only a few. I think only 2 new ones, and that was basically the Transformer and the Star Wars Black series. So this looks cool. I mean, I guess this is the base. I guess this is just like a really large base, and that looks cool. Again, all the packages had a lot of damage, so I guess if I was really into keeping everything inside the package, then maybe it would have been an issue. But I opened my things, so it didn't really bother me at all, especially for the price. So this one was going for, I believe, $15 to $20, and I was able to get this one for $3. Yeah, so that was really awesome that I was able to pick this up for only $3. And then keeping with more superheroes, I also was able to pick up this one. I really learned about the Huntress from the Justice League Unlimited cartoon, so I really liked the Huntress, and I just thought that she was really cool. So to finally get the character that I wasn't really necessarily hunting for, but I knew it eventually would have ended up on my list, it was just awesome to come across it there, and especially for such a good price. So this is the 1997 Kenner Total Justice, the Huntress, and I was able to get this for only $5, and it goes for about up to $20 depending on eBay. So again, I like the accessories that come with this. I just think that that's sweet. I love the artwork on it, and on the back you can see some of it from the other line. Look, it even have a sticker price. Looks like this might be like a used sticker, even though it looks like the WB logo. So maybe this is from a WB store. I don't know. If anyone knows in the comments what this price tag label came from, that'd be cool. Because at first I thought it was maybe a thrift store, but oh no, I think the Kenner. I'm sorry. I'm looking behind it, so that logo is part of this Kenner logo. So it's possible this is a thrift store sticker, but I don't know. And I love on the back it tells you like about the weapon that it comes with and things like that. So I just think that that's really sweet. And again, damaged package, but it's still, new in the box, so that's really sweet. Got 2 more. So here's the first one. This one, Ultra Force. Now I admit, I may have seen Ultra Force. I know that I was collecting Malibu comics and Image comics, but I think at that time I was trying to buy a bunch of number 1s. So I'm pretty sure I have the number 1 somewhere, but it wasn't like I knew about this series very well. So this is the 1995 Galoob Malibu Comics Ultra Force character Topaz. This was another one that I got for $3. It sells for about $15 to $20 online. I love like the weapon that it comes with, the colors, that gold and all that. I think it's really sweet. Again, the artwork and all that. I mean, this might be one of these things where I start keeping the back of it because that doesn't take up a lot of space once you remove the plastic. I was looking at the vehicles in the back. It's funny, it has ultra points and stuff like that. So you can see 1995. And then the other toys that came in line. I like that prototype guy. But yeah, I don't really remember the series that well. But it's pretty cool. And I love how, again, it tells you, and this is one of those firing toys. So all these we'll be doing a full review on eventually. But as I said, my backlog, it's going to be a while, so that's why I want to do this video. Alright, so last but not least, we have this one here. And I'm not a huge collector of wrestling toys, and it's not anything that has to do with wrestling itself. I actually love WWE. I don't watch as much now, but back in the day, I mean, even when I was like, I could barely walk, I remember my uncle liked Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and then I grew up watching the Attitude Era and WCW and all that. But just overall, I did have some of the old, WWF toys, the ones that had like no articulation and you just bash them together. But I didn't really have that in my radar once I started collecting again. However, the fact that this line, and this is a line that by the time I do an actual full review of this, I want to learn more about it, because I just thought it was interesting. Because I mean, look at it, right? Look at the accessories that it comes with. So this is this is definitely not your normal wrestling figure that's just, you know, their normal wrestling outfit and maybe a title belt or something. So when I saw this and how unique it was, I was like, okay, I have to add this to my collection. So this one is the 1998 Jack specific WWF Sable Diva Stomp 3 Space Domination. So let's get a little closer that you can see. So again, I didn't do review on this, research on this line beforehand. But if someone knows about this and wants to put in the comments, please. I answer all the comments. I love interacting. But I mean, I do remember Sable, but I don't remember what they did. I guess it's supposed to be like a mixture between WWF and then like action figures. Like they were trying to make them into like cartoons. So it looks like they're supposed to be a team. So I guess it makes sense because, well, when I say 1998, yeah, so 1998. I mean, that was when you had Malibu Comics, you had Image Comics, you had the Extreme X-Men, you had all that stuff. So it makes no surprise that at that time WWF would decide to, hey, let's get in on this and make our wrestlers into an action team. But I'm definitely interested in learning more about this, this line, because it's kind of cool taking some of the people. I mean, you can see like Kane, Undertaker, Hulk, and Animal, Mark Mecco. This is the only guy I don't remember. Every one of the other these guys I know. But I just think that's awesome. So overall, I was happy with this lot of toys. I mean, I got a whole bunch of figures for a very low cost. So I always say to collectors, check out those estate sales too. Sometimes they are packed full of people. Sometimes you get there's a line, there's a waiting list, and by the time you get in, almost everything's gone. But sometimes you get in there and you find treasure, especially if you go to one that it looks like it's just an older person and you might spot maybe one toy. Still go there, because I've found like a box with figures and stuff in someone's basement or garage that weren't even listed on pictures. And when I take it to the people doing the auction, doing the sales, they'll give it to me for literally 25 cents, 50 cents, $1. So, I know a lot of people sometimes have an issue because resellers grab things up. I don't hate on resellers. I do some reselling too. But, it's all part of the game. I mean, I've had collectors that I know for a fact they're keeping it for themselves, do the same kind of things that resellers do. So it's all part of the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And I hope you don't hate what we're doing here, because if you do like it, I do ask you, please give us a sub, like, hit that notification button, because I'm doing videos every week, and actually about 3 times a week. And leave a comment, especially if you know about this line or you have a comment about anything else that we featured in this week's What's in the Box. But thanks so much for geeking out with me, enjoying looking over these toys. And until next time, remember my motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you next time.